Shout out Near Falls with D Hall's podcast.
Welcome to Near Falls with D Hall. He's talking on bars and how they win it all. Yeah, it's just Near Falls with D Hall. The final takedown, the glory or the fall. So loosen up, step on in, wrestle with the need to win. Talking Near Falls with D Hall. Ready or not, he's here to brawl.
All right, joining me now on the call, we have newly minted Pine Richland head wrestling coach, Mr. DJ Sims. How are you, sir?
Good. What's going on, Donnie?
Doing real good indeed, my friend. Man, super pumped to have you on. Long time coming, man. I guess first things first, talk about getting the call, putting your name in the hat and all that. Obviously this is something you wanted to do and you're here doing it. So just talk about, becoming the head coach of Pine Richland.
Perfect. So I actually didn't even have any intentions on even coaching high school. I was laying down one night and I get 4 phone calls like back to back to back to back. I'm like, I drive trucks at night, so normally I go to sleep during the day. And so it's one of my good friends, like almost like a father to me, and then John LaDon. And John LaDon calls me like, what do you think about coaching Pine Richland's middle school? I'm like, if I coach anything again, like I'm coaching high school, like I gotta coach high school or I gotta be the head coach. And he was like, the head coaching job is actually open. He was like, just apply for it, and pretty much apply for it, see how everything goes. And after that, like everything was pretty cool. So I got in contact with the AD, Joe Gironda. So I'm thinking, oh man, they're probably not gonna hire me. So I put 3 names down on my list for my reference list. So I put John Strittmatter, Shane Valco, and Isaac Greeley. I was like,
those aren't bad.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, those ain't bad ones. So I was like, if I don't get this job, but those, I was like, I can't put anybody else down. So John calls me like, I don't know who you put down as your reference, but he was like, they talked so good about you. He was like, the AD was like excited. So Geronda was the AD at Forest Hills, and he actually was a mentee for Pecor when he first became an athletic director at, I think, Wimber or Forest Hills. Mm-hmm. And, no, he was at Wimber first, and then he went to Forest Hills. So literally, Forest Hills is probably like 15 minutes down the street from UPJ. And Valco's sister actually was a cheer coach. So like it was like as soon as he seen that name and he talked to Shane, he said like talked for like an hour. And like Shane's my favorite wrestling coach of all time besides Buzz Towler. So I mean Shane pretty much outside of my dad, Shane taught me like pretty much everything that I knew. And Core pretty much guided us to be like.
Oh yeah, Shane's the goat. I love me some Shane Balco, man. He's gonna do big things over there at UPJ in the women's program. I love me some Shane, no doubt.
Yep, he's the man. And then so Coach Pecor tried to make our relationship more so like Carlton and his.
So talk to me about just your coaching staff. Who's going to be helping you take over the program? Obviously, it takes a tribe, right?
Yeah, so we got a mixture of coaches that were already there. So in high school level, I got Shane Simpson. I'm pretty sure he wrestled at Upper State New York in college as well too. He's been with most of the kids since they were like little, so that was like a great addition because you know everybody's past history and he knows how they wrestle and how everything goes with them. So that was good. So then Chris Edmonds just moved back from Atlanta. He was coaching at Life University.
That ain't a bad snag.
Nah. So Edmonds is one of my Edmonds is like my little brother. So Edmonds is going to be one of my assistant coaches. Drew Walker from North Hills and Notre Dame College.
Oh yeah.
He's going to be one of my assistant coaches. Drew, another one. Drew's like my brother. He's one of my really good friends. We graduated at the same time too. And they couldn't get, so they went to Campbell with Kerry Colite, but they were trying to.
Oh, I remember the Walker brothers. They were dogs, both of them.
So they were actually trying to transfer back to UPJ, and back the transfer portal wasn't like it is now. Coaches can screw you over if they wanted to. So he blocked their transfer to UPJ, they ended up going to Notre Dame. Drew took third. The same year, Edens took first in the same weight class.
Dogs.
Steve Edwards from Lower Borough and UPJ. I don't know if you know Steve. Steve.
Oh yeah, I remember Steve. He was a state champ in high school, right?
Yeah, Steve.
Yeah.
And me and Steve started together. We both like lost our first 5 matches in college too. Steve's one of my really good friends though. And the best thing about Steve too is like he grew. He was a state champ, but he grew like every single year. In college, he grew every single year. He actually was like one of those guys that like he like slipped and fell and lost like his All-American match to being All-American in college, bro. It was like one of the saddest things ever. I don't know if you know Julian Flannery, but he played football at Clarion.
Sounds familiar.
He's from Highlands High School. He's an MMA fighter.
Okay.
He fights for the Mat Factory. Real athletic dude. But he knows wrestling. He's pretty knowledgeable about football as well too. And I'm going to have him there helping me with some of my heavyweights because we got some heavyweights transitioning from football over. And he was a linebacker and defensive end. And I played nose guard when I was in high school, so that was perfect. Then all the way through junior high, we got Deron Tyler from Aliquippa. You obviously know Deron. You've grown up with him.
Of course. Yeah,
and him, I'd compare him more so to like Ed Roof, except he didn't go to Kiski Prep like he was supposed to. He got a scholarship in 9th grade. He got to Kiski Prep and didn't take it because he wanted to play football at Aliquippa. But if he did that, everybody would probably know him. And then we got Coach Mario and Bryce DeLeon. They're both from Pine Richland. Bryce wrestled for Pine Richland. And then also his dad's been a coach there through youth and middle school for about 15 to 20 years, I believe. Really good dudes. So they got past history. They know the whole scope around of everything as well, too.
I love that. Okay, talk to me about like if you got your hands on these boys at all for like a little bit of off-season work before the season starts. Obviously, today was the first day, but have you got a little off-season work with the boys?
So no, I literally got him. I got hired. I'm gonna say I didn't do any interview processes until I want to say like August. Maybe if it wasn't August, it was late July. And then I got approved by the school board in September. And all we've been doing is conditioning. So pretty much all I've been doing with them is doing circuit workouts, obviously footwork, speed and agility training, and then conditioning. And we'll go in a room and I'll let them play wrestle. And I've been letting them play wrestle probably for like maybe anywhere between 4 to 6 weeks just to see exactly what they do, how they wrestle, and then also to be them. And then once the season starts, so we had a full week of conditioning this week, so we didn't even practice on Friday. We didn't practice today, so we're going to start fresh on Monday.
Cool. All right, so talk to me about some of your squad, man. Who, as you're getting going here, who have you recognized any leaders that you're going to be leaning on this year?
So I got a 9th grader that I love. Like he may not be the best wrestler yet. He's still like really new, but he's one of the tough kids. His name is Matt Jones. I love this kid. I'm expecting big things out of him this year. Also, we got Mac Miller as well. He reminds me of Devin Austin. He reminds me of a cross between Devin Austin and James Henry.
Great comp, buddy. That's a great comp. Just goes, dude. Just a goer. Yeah. I love that.
And then we got Bennett Ferraro. I think he was a match away from placing in freestyle and
toughest weight class last year at 7. He was a dog at 7. He could have been a state placer last year easily. Last year, it's just 107 was so loaded.
Exactly. Yeah. And then we got guys like Grant Pillar. I think he's only been wrestling since the 7th grade, so he's still pretty raw, but he's a machine. I go down on the football field and I watch the home games with the team on the sideline. And the first time I met Grant, they got like this Pine Richland football games, dude. They're like Aliquippa's times 2 because we don't have no away side, dude. There's like thousands of people there. He's on the bench, jumping, throwing the towel around, jumping around, listening to music. They got like a student section that has a radio. I'm like, he's crazy enough for me. I like this kid. Yeah. I love crazy kids. So
that's awesome, man. No, I can see it. That's awesome.
And then we got another guy named Max Kosher.
Okay.
Going to be real good with him this year as well too. Real hard worker. One of my leaders, probably one of my captains. And he's a tricky wrestler, but it's awesome having Edens there because he's the exact same way. So like, I'm sitting here like one day I'm like, man, he's funky, and then one day Edens comes in and wrestles with him, mops him up. I was like, Max, I found your match for you. So he's like a mixture of Edens and Brock Biddle from UTJ.
Of course, yeah. I talked to him.
He,
Maybe wrestled in my event a couple weeks ago. Yeah, he's awesome.
yeah, he wrestled just like Brock Biddle, literally. So
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I like Brock Biddle a lot. Talk to me about like possibly a glue guy on your squad, someone that makes everyone laugh. Maybe not necessarily your best wrestler, but kind of holds the squad together.
Matthew Hoy, my boy.
Okay.
He tells me what he eats every day, or if he gets to sneak out of school for a doctor's appointment, comes back and tells me he had a Big Mac or something. He's at 107, bro. I'm like, boy, I'm going to kill you, bro.
That's wild.
Wait, but he's hilarious, dude. So
Yeah.
They are obviously like I play rap music and stuff like that, so I'll throw some Shabuzi on and throw it in the mix. Like, yeah, boy, I got you, bro. And he just starts cracking up, like, Coach, this ain't real country. I'm like, bro, this country's gonna get in here.
That's too funny. Coach, this is the first time I've had you on. So talk to me about, do you let them play any games in the wrestling room? Like, are you dodgeball team? You kickball team? You do any of that?
Handball, ultimate handball. But we gotta
Okay.
make those guys like chill out some days. They try to tackle each other. But we play handball. It was like the first thing I set up in a room. I gotta set up a ladder still too, because I hate putting the footwork and agility ladder out every day. But made some goal posts immediately, and we play that probably like once or twice a week too. Probably
You get in there?
tag. Yeah, I get in there, bro. I gotta get in there.
Oh yeah.
Cardio, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. Easy cardio, whooping them up, right?
Until you're like, holy hell, like, I'm tired.
Start sweating, right? I know that.
Yeah.
I've been there, bro. That's great. Okay, talk to me about the goals and expectations you have for the squad. Obviously, year one taking it over. What are some of the goals, maybe as a team and individually, you have for the squad?
So I'm looking to get about 14 wrestlers. I'm probably looking to get about 10 guys in the Whitfields. Probably take 7, or still take those 10 guys to regionals, and then also get at least 5 to qualify to state. And from there, I mean, since I've been coaching my own club or running my own club, I've had a state champ every single year. So I like to get guys like Mac Miller on the top of the podium, Bennett Ferraro, Matt Jones, Kosher, all those guys. The quicker they buy into me, it'll be easier for me to push them to be able to get to where they want to go.
I love that. No, I could definitely agree, and I see that. That's a great goals. I love that stuff. Give me social media. Is there anyone or any social medias you got out there for the squad?
So for Prime Richland, I don't control any of the social media accounts. The boosters,
Right.
the parents do. So they actually have Prime Richland Wrestling Community on Facebook. And then there's also Prime Richland, I believe, Wrestling. I just looked at it earlier today. Not the one with the light green.
Yeah.
It's one with the more darker green. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Prime Richland Boys Wrestling. And it's going to be on Instagram as well, too.
Good stuff. Okay, talk to me about some boosters, maybe some people behind the scenes that as you got this job that you want to shed some light on.
Boosters or like coaches in the school, or
coaches, administration, any of those type of people that as you've got this job that you want to put some light on.
Dude, Tommy Campanella. I don't know if you're gonna are you gonna interview him? He's the girls' head wrestling coach.
I'd love to. Tell him to reach out. After we're done, send me his information. Let's do it.
All right, yeah, I'll get him. I'll get you his number. I'll send everything to you. But Tommy's, dude, he's the best. He's like perfect for me because he's been helping me with the administrative part that I needed to do. I've been kind of avoiding it. That's why I never wanted to be a high school wrestling coach. I was going to do that at Aliquippa, and I was going to have a dream team. I was going to have Larry Moon, Jan Timmery, Khalil Ellerby, and Sanir Brooks all on one team if we would have started it. But those guys, like Larry and Jan, it's in there. Dude, they got so many Division I offers. It's sickening. I think Larry's got like 75, and he's playing at IMG Academy. So I told
He's
his dad,
special.
I'm like, man,
He's been
yeah, I'm
special
like,
forever, though.
yeah, I'm like, you got to send him, like, get him to where he needs to go. Same thing with Jan as well, too, because, man, it's funny, Jan Timry, after he won states, he was already in Aliquippa School District. He had transferred to Pine Richland, and then he went to Central Valley for the season. But, oh, yeah, so, man.
You almost got him, Coach. That would have been great.
Yeah,
No,
right.
I remember watching you. I remember you watching you coach him when he was in middle school. Well, he's like a big old boy, like 185 or something, like middle school, right?
Yeah, he won 212 states. I think he won every match by 12 points for a pin. And then the next year, Ellerby at heavyweight, he majored everybody. If he didn't major him, he pinned him. So, I mean, dude, having those guys, they're studs. And just having those 4 guys in the postseason would have been perfect to start off a youth program at Aliquippa, but it just didn't go that way. Things happen the way they happen. But I still wish them the best. I'm pretty sure they're starting a program this year. But for sure, Tawny Campanella, that's my boy. He's been helping me get all my paperwork and everything together, talking to my boosters, setting up things with my parents, with communication as well. Without Joe Geronda, I was like, oh, man. Like the first couple of interviews, I'm like, Geronda doesn't like me, man. And after I ended up getting hired, dude, he's like the coolest dude ever. I probably wouldn't even be a head coach if it wasn't for him. So it's like Coach Pecora, like kind of like literally just got it this way. Like it's like he's like the perfect guy for DJ. It's probably going to be Geronda. So he's amazing. The middle school AD, John Stoughton's been really good. John LaDon, he's the man. He graduated from Aliquippa. Outside of my 2012-2013 team, he played with Josh Lake and Momo Weekly at Aliquippa. So between us, their team, and the 1987 team, that was the number 2 team in the country, we got like the best 3 teams in Aliquippa history, and none of us ever won state. But LaDon's the man. His son, he's actually in 6th grade. He'll be coming to the club, but he wrestles as well too. Trevor Murko, he's one of the girls' coaches. But he's going to be helping out with our junior high team. His son is a football player and a wrestler as well, too. Jesse Kosher. Been helping me, obviously, learn the ins and outs. Just Miss Lauren Grigarello and Miss Susie Pelletier. Their kids are on the team, but, you know, they're team moms right now, getting all the social media posts out. Pretty much communicating everything is also as well as Mrs. Murko as well too. Pretty much from there, I mean, Shane Valco is like the one that pretty much got me the job.
Gotta love me some Shane.
Shane, John Strittmatter. Shane and John Strittmatter are like my 2 favorite clinicians. People always like, you wrestle heavyweight. Like, how are you going to teach somebody? Like, dude, my favorite clinicians were 133-pound national.
The little boys. Yeah.
Yeah, like I spent a lot of time with both of those guys.
That's awesome. Okay, Coach, last thing I have for you. I mean, you gave a bunch of shout outs there. Give me someone that, you know, everyone kind of knows a Mac Miller or a Bennett Ferraro on your squad. Give me someone that you think everyone will know their name by the end of the March.
So I got a kid I told you about. His name's Mac Jones. Man. Dude,
okay.
He is a stud. I think
what weight do you think he's going to be?
45.
Okay.
He was only a state qualifier one time, late bloomer, and Steve Edwards is going with him. Steve was like, he lost in the blood round. He was like, I was telling Steve, I'm like, bro, he's not even like one of those guys that you would know that's on the radar. He was like, are you serious? I was like, I swear. And he was like, geez, like he's a beast. I'm like, I know. Hard worker. His dad, I think his dad's a track coach. He's actually a pole vaulter too. So like the best thing about Prime Richland too is like I'm not dealing with just football players. Like I got guys that pole vault. I got guys that take other sports seriously. Like obviously at like Aliquippa, bro, we only got 4 sports. We got football, basketball.
That's it.
Yeah, like football, basketball, baseball, trash, bro. I had to quit because it was just so bad, bro. It was hurting my morale, bro. Yeah, bro. And track.
It happens.
I was too slow to run track, so. But I got kids that are rowers, and you just get to see all these guys coming from different angles, and then trying to become wrestlers. But they're all really good athletes, even the girls too. There's a girl, she's a stud volleyball player, bro. She just came out for wrestling this year. I taught her she got her crutch, and she's like literally knocking me straight back almost into the wall. I'm like, crap.
I love
I got a
that,
kid
man.
named Alex Shipman. I haven't met him yet. I've heard really good things about him at 160. Yeah, it's 160 for high school. So yeah,
Mhm.
I've heard he's a pinner. He's a football player as well too. So he's still working with those guys. Probably on scout team. I'm not sure if he starts or not.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at obviously meet him and coach him. Grant Pillar. Grant's older. I told you I like Grant. He's a fool, bro. I love him. So I'm ready to work with him and get him all brought up to speed, teach him how to wrestle. Got a couple heavyweights. We got Adam Barnett. He's got like 4 offers as an 8th grader, but he's in the 9th grade now. And he's getting in the rotation at the high school football team. I'm at 285. So I'm looking to have him at 285. We just got a kid. His dad actually got a new job up here, but he's from Texas. He's a wrestler as well too. His name's Ethan Marshlinsky. I hope I didn't mess that up. And then I got a 107 pounder. His name is Sammy Pelletier, stud soccer player, bro. Freak athlete. And I'm looking to make sure that he does pretty well too as well.
Love it, Coach. Thank you so much for your time, and can't wait to see you out there, my friend.
Sounds good, bro. Thanks for having me.
As always, my man.